wasn't fear that I felt. It was confusion, like reality had shifted slightly, just enough to feel wrong. The tracks didn't look broken, the forest didn't look dead. Everything appeared normal, but nothing felt real. There was a sound, barely noticeable, a low vibration beneath everything, like something hidden underneath the world itself. I tried to ignore it. I told myself it was just the wind, or the rails settling, something logical, something explainable. But logic doesn't survive here. The longer I stood there, the louder it became, not in volume, but in presence. It wasn't something I heard. It was something I felt inside my thoughts, like a signal, trying to connect. I started walking, slowly, carefully, watching every step, listening to every sound. But the more I focused, the less sense anything made. The distance between objects felt inconsistent, like space itself was stretching. The rails seemed closer, then farther, then closer again, without me moving. I blinked, and something changed. Not dramatically, not obviously, but enough to make me question what I saw before. That's when I realized, this place doesn't change. It rewrites perception. The signal grew stronger. I could almost understand it now. Not as words, but as intention. Like something communicating without language. Calling, guiding, reshaping. I found an object near the tracks. A small metal piece. Part of a train or something else. When I picked it up, everything stopped. The sound disappeared. The world froze. And for a moment, I could think clearly. Then I dropped it, and the signal returned, stronger than before. Like it was angry. Like it didn't want to lose me again. The ground shifted slightly, not physically, but visually. Like layers overlapping incorrectly. I could see multiple versions of the same place at once. Different angles, different moments, all existing together. And then I saw movement, not in front of me, but behind everything. Something large, something slow, something aware. It didn't step into reality. It bent reality around itself. That's when I understood. Charles doesn't arrive. He emerges from distortion. The signal spiked. My head filled with noise. Not random, not chaotic, structured, intentional. It was showing me something. Images, fragments, pieces of something bigger. People standing on these same tracks, hearing the same sound, making the same mistake, listening. Every one of them eventually stopped resisting. Not because they were caught, but because they changed. Slowly, quietly, completely. I tried to cover my ears. It didn't matter. The signal isn't external, it's internal now. I tried to run, but direction didn't exist anymore. Every path led back to the same place. The same rails, the same sound, the same presence. My thoughts started repeating. Words looping, sentences breaking, meaning dissolving. I wasn't thinking anymore, I was receiving. And then he appeared, not fully, not clearly, but enough. A shape forming out of distortion. A structure that shouldn't exist. A train, but not a train. A A creature, but not alive. Something defined only by how wrong it felt. He didn't move toward me. The world moved toward him. The rails shifted. The ground aligned. Everything reorganized around his presence. And I stopped resisting. Not because I wanted to, but because resistance didn't make sense anymore. The signal softened, became clear, almost understandable. It wasn't a warning, it wasn't a threat, it was an invitation. Stop being separate, stop being individual, to become part of something larger, something endless, something that never stops. I looked at him again, and for the first time, I didn't see a monster. I saw a system, a process, a function, and I realized I was already inside. The signal didn't bring me here, it woke me up.